Today I'm going over the risk parameters for ES and NQ. This is for futures trading, and pretty much the way futures work with price movement is every price fluctuation goes by one tick. So a tick is pretty much the smallest price fluctuation that a future market generates with every movement. So for the NASDAQ, the E-mini parameters go by this. So one mini contract, which is the lowest contract you could do for the mini, will be $5 per tick, and 4 ticks will equal 1 point. 100 points will then equal $2,000 because of 5 times 4 times 100, that'll give you $2,000. And on TradingView, you can also use this measuring tool right here on the side, and you pretty much can measure every range. So if you catch that low to where we closed at, this number here on the right side, that's 1,414 ticks. So if you used one mini contract, that would have equated to $7,070 on that move. So majority of beginners will think, that's a lot of money and a lot of risk. So that's where micros come into play, where one micro contract will be 1/10 of a mini contract. So it will be 50 cents per tick, which is much more manageable starting out with a smaller account and stuff like that. So in that opposite, it would have been $700. If you just divide 7,000 by 10, it would have been $700 move. And obviously, if you're on the wrong side, that's what a stop loss is for, to kind of protect your losses. Also, for the E mini, the parameters go by this. It'll be $12.50 per tick for one mini contract, and it'll be $1.25 per tick for the micro contract. So same thing. So ES tends to move a bit slower than NAS, so it's kind of more of a beginner friendly model to use. So if you measure this move down here and you control that, you can measure this move down here. I'll say that's about 290 ticks. So you can do 290. I remember we're always going by this one here on the right. That's what represents our tick value. So 290 times 12.5, that'll be 3,625. So that's how much money you would have potentially made trading one mini contract. For the micro, you divide that by 10, you get 362.5 for that move. But this is also like very good to just keep in mind of what you're risking. This is just per one contract, so obviously you could trade 2 contracts, 3 contracts, 4 contracts. So you always want to keep in mind you just add that. So if you're trading 3 contracts, let's say you're trading 3 micro contracts, it'll be 125 times 3. Sorry. And for a mini contract, it'll be 1250 times 3. So you always want to just keep in mind where your risk is and just knowing what your parameters are at all times, because that will keep you consistent with understanding how much you're risking. In order to find the symbols for the micro contracts, you just want to type in the M in front of the symbol. So for NASDAQ, it'll be MNQ. This will come up. The exchange will always be CME because CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So all the futures brokers, all the futures accounts trade through this one exchange. So you click on this and you're now on the MNQ chart. So you always see this up here on a symbol, MNQ1 with exclamation point. This is the continuous contract. And you'll do the same thing for ES as well. Type in MES. micro mini. CME, just click on that, and now you're on the micro ES chart. So there you have it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.